Uh, right, quick update on my stocks. Interesting thought just came to my mind is the reason why I trade the way I do. I guess each one of us will be different if you're doing swing trade. Mine is different because the concept of moving a mountain is a mammoth task, right? And that's just what it is. Give you an example, Tesla, for example. So, by the way, previously I had Plug. I managed to successfully rescue it. I no longer have it. I broke even on it. Tesla, as you can see with Tesla, is that it's down 16%. It could go, I mean, it was down 19% earlier. So it could drop even further as it stands because it doesn't have a fully confirmed support, although 147 seems to be its previous support. We'll see about that. The point is, a stock like this, where I have so much money stuck in it, for example, I got over £5,000 in that particular stock. This is what I call a mountain. So to move that stock to like average it down to the nearest couple of percent, whereby I can come out with a profit. To move that kind of stock to that sort of level, we're looking at double the investment. So I'd have to put another probably £11,000 in that one stock alone in order to, assuming that's where there's support, assuming it's not going to drop further, assuming all those, right, in order to come up with a profit. And that's what I mean by moving mountains, or moving mountain is a mammoth task. Whereas, for argument's sake, let's just say, I don't know, which one should we pick? PG and Den, right? Even though I averaged down yesterday, it then dropped further. It broke its support, it dropped further. So what I will do now is I won't invest in this. I'll just wait for more confirmation and see what's going on with that particular stock. And then I'll make move. Yep, some more buying, selling pressure going on here. That's fine. Okay, I'll leave that. Let's go to Okado. With Okado, I actually didn't do much. I'm watching, and I'm going to watch this space because I think there's a lot of support here. But I'm also, as you can see, previous low here, and so low matches with that in this. Also support here, past high here, could also be a support, current support here along there. Now that could be a textbook trade. If this is a support, I know I have to average down by purchasing again. Likewise, the difference is similar to Tesla, double that amount. So I'd have to buy 2 lots of my current shares that I have. In doing so, I have a very strong chance of coming out of it with a bit of profit and then maybe going back in with a more precise trade. Part and parcel of stock trading is that stocks will dip and they will drop support. It's just how it is. But you have to prepare your game plan. You have to have a strategy in place, and you have to manage your risks. And this is what it's called about. This is what I call risk management. So this is how I manage my risks. And so, like Nike, I tackled Nike yesterday in terms of averaging down, and now I'm on the verge of profit. Right? I'm 0.5% away from profit. I used technical data to figure out. Actually, my initial hunch was right, but my technical data led me to this current position. I purchased, likewise, I purchased double that amount because the deficit was about 15%. If I remember correctly, not 15. It was quite a bit. No, it wasn't 15. It was 5%. But obviously, if the gap is smaller, you have to buy more to close the gap. So, but my overall share in Nike was less. However, I felt that my analysis led me that there's a support here, resistance here, and as well as a possibility of a profit here. So hence why I felt that there is also a support here. As you can see, there's support there along those lines. So I felt that if I can bring my average closer to this line, then I have a chance of coming up with a break even or even with a profit here, up here. Now, that is a move that so far working, part of management. But like I said, if I had thousands of pounds stuck in that, then I wouldn't be able to move my stocks. And what would happen is that money would be, it'll be held essentially, because I can't do anything until I rescue that money. And previously, if I do take it out on a loss, we're talking about massive losses here. So with the plug, that was the case. I managed to take it out on a profit. I had to hold it for about 7 months. After 7 months, I managed to take it out on break even. But the money I had in plug was about 4,000 or 5,000, and that money I've not benefited from in terms of making money out of it. So essentially, that was dead money. This is why I trade the way I do. I take small risks and get small rewards, calculated rewards. But then, like for example, Alphabet is gaining me, 3.5%. Yeah, 3.5% profit. Great. I'll probably sell it at some point if I see some resistance, and then I'll buy back the dip. And as I expect it to go all the way past that or near that figure. So why didn't I go in with more money, you could say? Likewise, if I did go in with more money, and there is always the possibility, you can never negate this possibility, that it could drop below its support. And if it does drop below its support, which it did by going here, it dropped below support here, support there, potentially. So it could have dropped further back. It could have dropped further back. Hence the reason why I didn't want to go in with big money. If I do, it's a risk, but I rather hold that should it go down, I will then reinvest more money, like I did with this. My support and everything was telling me, yeah, this is fine, go with this. But then look, it's plummeted, right? Since it's plummeted, I will do is wait. And once that drops further, once I see that there is confirmation of support, I'll go in, buy more shares, average down, and then potential to come up with a little bit bigger profit. Remember, with the mountain, it can swing both ways. Just the way a massive mountain landing on you can kill you. Well, if you can climb a great mountain, then it's a triumph. It's the same way as stock trading in a similar sense, that moving a mountain is a mammoth task. So risk management is everything when it comes to swing trading.